Everyone. So I just started music. That's clever, isn't it? You can't hear me because I'm back. I've got the. Don't worry, the hearing's on. Hearing's on. Mic's on now. My new mic. Well, that's not new now, is it? Really? Can't really say that anymore, can we? Well, good evening, everyone. Hope there is sound now because I just sorted it out. Yes, there is sound. I really hope so. And yes, it's not funny red makeup. It's just like being in the sun again. There is audio now, Johnny. I hope. At least there should be. I just had to. The sound software I've got doesn't come automatically. I have to turn it on, so it's turn it on. So, thank you, Chris. Darren, hi, man. It's scrolling really quickly. Oh God! Well, good evening, everyone. Well, we're here. So I have caught the sun again just now. That's just an hour out in the field. Looking very blush tonight. No, it's not blusher. It's just the sunlight, and I'm looking at it going, oh, for God's sake, look at me. Just a bit too much. Well, I was only there for an hour, just a bit of yoga with some friends, a few friends. So, Jax, hope you're feeling better. So, good evening, everybody. I just waffle for 5 minutes. That's why people join our little community. I tan fast. No, I don't. I just burn fast. I just burn fast. That's all this is. And I thought, oh, looking brown, white top evening. Yeah, I've got after sun already. Those are after sun already got off at the fridge. No, Hillary, it was just me. I forgot to turn the sound on because when I turn the PC on, if I don't, basically the sound software I've got is. Anyway, it's going to be turned on. So, I don't use sunscreen because I thought I'd be okay because I thought it'd be a bit of colour. Anyway, enough about me. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our little community. If it's your first time, I'll chat about it in a minute about how it all works. But for those that are part of our community, thank you so much for being here again for our evenings. Thank you, Elaine. As I said, yeah, absolutely, Jax. I saw you put that post. Jax lost a friend today. I think she called him Captain America, didn't you? I think I saw you put it. So we will send you loads of love tonight, Jax. So I always have a little chat first. I'll explain how I work, how I'm sort of different to a lot of them, different in so many other ways, and how what we've got a way of getting you. If I come to you and you want to come up, I'll put this up all during the evening. But here's our little paste, and this is how you get to come into the green room, and then join us if you want to. If I come to you, but that's just the link. With Apple and iPhones, it's really easy. Just click the link. With Android, it's a bit more complicated. But I've got some. Jenna has explained. I think you have to copy it and then put it to Chrome taskbar and click it. But other than that, you can message me. If you want to, what we can also do is if I come to you and you want to chat to me, but you can't get on here, then what we can do is. You can private message me with your phone number. It comes up on my phone, and I'll ring you on my phone. And we can just have a chat, and it'd be like a phone-in, almost professional. So we've got the big mic, we've got the software. So I just want to chat a minute while people arrive. So I'll explain how this works. Tonight is mediumship, so it's not tarot. It's not. We're not talking about you. It's about them reaching you. So we have a couple of ground rules in here for anyone who's a bit new. You already noticed if you're a bit new, and you are so welcome to our community and what we do. And I tell you, once I get started, I tend to avoid the scrolling for a bit. Please don't ask for who you want to hear from or who you are. For example, if you start saying, hi, can you get my mum whose name was Rosie? It doesn't work like that with me, because if I come straight to you, then I've linked with you psychically, but I want to link with them first, then find you. So by that token, if you want to like my page and like me, that'd be lovely. Love you too. If you want to follow what I do, awesome. And if you want to share me, thank you, but only do it once. So please don't share. And please, never, ever share me to groups unless you're a group owner. There's nothing more disrespectful or rude. And I know a lot of others do it, and they talk about stars and how many times you've got to share it. There is not some fictitious list in our group, but how many times you share it, you go to the top of the list to get a connection or a reading. It doesn't work like that. That's about money and exposure and more readings and more that. and ripping people off for £19. Anyway, I'm not going down that road. So with us, you don't. If you want to share me once, that'd be lovely. If you want to. How I work, I don't get through 30, 40 people in a night with I just don't. It can be a little bit chaotic, not chaotic. It can take a bit longer to find the recipient because I'm going to find you, or me and the spirit are going to find you. If I'm doing tarot or doing, which is what we do on a Thursday, I can look for your. Thank you, Kathy. It's Colombian. I'll talk about it later if I get a chance. I will come to give you a psychic, like a psychic reading, if that's what we're doing on a tarot night, when I ask you for your numbers. But when we're doing spirit, I've got spirit coming to me and we're going to find you. So coming back to that sharing to groups and rubbish like that, if I've got your nan coming through, do you think there's really an angel saying to your nan, I'm sorry, love, you can't find your granddaughter tonight because she hasn't shared enough times or she's not top of the list? It's madness. It's freaking madness. Doesn't work that way. So if I get your nan, what will happen? I don't see them. So I'm not clairvoyant. By that, I mean, I don't see spirit people. And I know it's the old joke. I know you hear a lot with me and you hear the same jokes. I'm really sorry. If one of your loved ones stood next to me, fully manifested, I would absolutely freak. And I use a rude word sometimes, but I would. I don't see them. When I was first developed, I thought everyone saw them, and I get very frustrated. And I've got friends of mine who are amazing clairvoyant mediums who see them literally almost walk through us. I don't. I work what's called clairsentiently. That means I get to sense them, I get to feel them, I get to know them, and then I can share their story. So how this works, I will get to know them, and then I'll come to you. So if I start saying, I've got an auntie Flo here, right? Oh, an aunt, and you start going, that's my aunt. Can't be. I haven't got to know yet. What will happen? I try and work very, very specifically. By that, I mean, if I say I've got a relationship here, let's say I'll make this up. I've got your best friend. Your best friend can't become your auntie. And I make that old joke where I can't turn your mum into your dad. You know, and it just doesn't work that way. And if I've got a certain age, I can't turn a young lady into an old lady, even though it might make sense. It's all got to make perfect sense to make, you know, I make homes to make sense. So if you, and a good example, when I first started doing this online, I had a mum and she was 48, 50, and a lady came on and went, that's my mum, but she was 60. It can't be her mum. With a lot of respect, it can't be her mum because her mum was 48, 50. So as much as I want you to enjoy tonight, and it's lovely that some regulars keep coming in, it is so nice. I'm not actually working for you lot. I'm representing supporting spirit. I'm representing working with spirit, and they're the ones that I want to yeah. Nikki's just saying how somebody wants £5 for an email. I don't go down that road. I don't want to go down that road. It's just, from my view, it's just wrong. These emails go, but I want to stay away from it's what we do. So what I try and share with people, this is just normal. Now, bearing in mind, nothing. Oops, that's good. It's just come off. Nothing I say or do can change how much you miss your loved ones physically. Nothing can change that. But when you know, or when you find a place where you know they're close and love and life is eternal, it just changes how you grieve. That's how it works. So as I said, I get to know them, and I've given the story lots of times about my mum, how my mum totally normalized this. My mum couldn't wait to get back to spirit, to basically, being very blunt, and I had someone write to me saying this about, I was wrong to use the word, but my mum said to me, she won't come and find me straight away when she passes because she was going to shag my dad. And she waited 20 years to get hold of him. I could wait a couple of hours. She made me wait 12 and a half hours before she came back to me. But that's my mum because she normalised it. And that's what I love. I try and just share with you all, this is just normal. It's not a special gift. It's just the faculty of being spiritual. And we can all do this. Does that make sense? Right. So how I work. I will meet someone who happens to be in spirit. On Saturday, my mum, if you were here Saturday, my mum sort of took over a bit on Saturday, but that was my mum. I'm that again tonight. So what will happen tonight is I will get a connection or a link, and then it's a reunion. Is Nikki Sawyer in here? Is Nunu here tonight? Nunu, you're up visiting your new mate. What are you doing here? Oh, Nikki's here. Is Nunu here tonight? Hello, Nunu. Do you know Nunu was here tonight? Oh, anyway. He's up north, M1 somewhere. M1 kept going. Isn't a friend. My mum was brilliant. So, yeah, she was, wasn't she? Right, I've got to carry on because we've got to get started. I've been chatting for 10 minutes. So I'll meet someone. I'll describe what I've got. It'll be 4 or 5 bits of very specific information. If it all makes sense, now it's got to all make perfect sense. I don't like sort of make sense. Nah, I've got it. It's got to be spot on. That's how I work. I try and keep it specific. And then if I'm with you, what we're trying to do is, if you want to come up and say hello, you can come up and say hello. We'll try and do the link. If you can't, I will just talk to you. And that's how this works. Everything with mediumship is all about healing. It's a reunion. That's all this is. It's a reunion, and it's normal. Okay. Yes, Keely, I'm a little bit sunburnt. Thank you so much, everybody, for noticing the sunburnt. If it keeps freezing on you, it might be because you've got an Android, and it might be because you're on a phone, but it does freeze a little bit, but it should be okay. So as Lisa said, wait for the hook. Oh, I like that. Yes, sunburn. Yeah, did an hour's yoga. So with that, now, where am I to tonight? I've just got a clean top on. I've had a wash. Well, I actually had a shower, really, and a wash and clean. Am I losing weight? After what I ate last night, Shelley? Good God, where's my top from? I don't know. This was on the internet years ago, about $4.99. But thank you, Molly. I'll take that compliment. What are these compliments? Bugger. I'll take the compliments for the next half an hour. I'm sorry. So whenever I'm doing a show or a demo or whatever you want to call this, I do what I call meet and greet in the afternoon. And that is simply, I sit with a little nice blanket around me, and I get in touch with spirit, and I just meet my first connection. It sounds really weird. I usually get an idea of what I'm going to do. The other Saturday, literally, I got told he hadn't arrived yet, and he hadn't. And then Saturday night went with Alice. I know Alice is here tonight. I could turn the lights off. Thanks, yes, I'm red. I know that. And as I link with spirit, you probably see my face getting redder and redder and redder, which is what happens when spirit get the energy up. Oh, by the way, I don't, great respect to you, I don't need you to get my energy up. If whenever you've got a meeting, go, oh, I need your energy, get it up. No. I do my working power with spirit. I love your concentration. I love you sending your love up. Take all your love, but I don't. I'm getting a bit deep, aren't I? So, we had a lovely young boy come through first Saturday. Well, anyway, this afternoon, I met your sister. So one of you. So my first link is your sister. I know she wasn't old when she passed. Now, I'm not always the best one with ages when I first get to know them. And I see, she's getting close. Love it. And I love how spirit work, because when I'm just normally doing a show, normally doing a demo, oh, Jade, you're here, don't worry about it. When I'm working, I just feel them to draw close. But what I'm loving is how they've adapted with me, and they almost come from different sides now. See, the first one always comes in this. It's actually reversed, but it comes in this way, it's the other way. Is my mouth swollen? No, I don't think so. I've actually got in my little full. Thanks, Val, for mentioning. I've actually got my temporary tooth thing, so it doesn't look too bad tonight. I'm not meant to notice that, but thanks, Val. But I'm not in this week. Anyway, so it's just I know she's still young, but I think she's in her 30s. That's how it. Yes, in her 30s. Oh, okay, correct. She's in her 30s. So I know your sister's in her 30s. I know she's ill before she passes. I know you're very, 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 very close, but it's more than that. There is the regret, or there's the worry about either the transplant, or not being able to help her with the transplant, or not being able to be part of it. But that is going to be very, very important with you and your sister. Now, I don't know where all happens. I say, give me a name. I like giving me a name. Right? So I know that Julie or Julia is going to be part of the equation as well. I also know, because as I was sort of doing my little open up, so I don't know if Liz or Elizabeth is going to be part of the first link. She may not be. She may be my second connection, my second link. But I know I've got your sister, and I thought she was around 38, but she might be a little bit younger. But she's not in her 40s. If this now makes sense to anyone, now you can say to me, Bex, you could be with me, because yeah, that's it. She just stopped. So I know what they do is they'll come close and then they'll just go, stop. That's it. So she's just given me exactly what I got from her when I met her this afternoon, because that's all she needs to give. And if no one takes her, I'm going to be, it's going to be a long night, isn't it? I'll ask for a volunteer. No one takes her, but I know it's right. I've got your sister, and it is your sister. I will only stress it to sister-in-law if you knew each other the longest times and you either grew up together or you were best buddies before she married your brother. But Liz is your sister the other side. There's my Liz. So Liz Hardy is your sister the other side. She was 30 when she passed. That's the 30s because I'm always good age. And there's my Liz. And Liz, just the Julia or the July. I don't want to say month of July. The Julia or the Julia make any sense as well, Liz? Liz is what I wanted because you said Elizabeth. I'm assuming you're Elizabeth. She had a transplant age 21. That the whole thing about the transplant. I'm looking at Liz with her sister who had the transplant 21. Liz, can I get you up a second if you want to? I don't know if I've met you before. Yeah, Liz, it does. The name does make sense. Okay, well because I'm looking at you and it goes, well, the name she went to me, it's Liz. I went, oh, okay. Right. What we'll do, Liz. This feels good. That'd be really quick. We find you straight away in like 3 minutes. You'd be like, bloody hell. So Liz, if it feels right, there's two. Yeah, but I want the Liz Hardy, who sister had the transplant because that's my hook. There's the transplant. I'll think about the transplant. So I've put it up for you. Your mum is Elizabeth as well. That's what I wanted. That would make her mum Elizabeth as well. And the Julia. We'll worry about the Julia in a second. But there you go, Liz. If you want to just click it and come on, it feels right. No, it's not diabetes, Liz. It's not that, Liz. It's the age I want. I thought 30. I own 30 because I'm not the best way, but I knew it was in 30s. So the other Liz, if your sister Emma, maybe if your name's there, didn't pass in her 30s, it can't be with you. But I'm going to get to know a little bit because it's right. Let me carry on working with this Liz. Liz, I'll wait for you to see if you come in the green room. And I'm asking what was the relationship like. So Liz, mate, so with your sister, you can't get on. Right, Liz, if you want to private message me your phone number, I can get you on this. I can get you on my phone and we can chat that way and blow everyone else. Well, no, they can hear the conversation basically. Then Lisborough, thank you. It can't be you. See, what I love that spirit. I always wondered why did she give me her age? It was in the 30s. Well, because it can't be your sister. I knew she wasn't anywhere near 40, but 30 I own. And I don't know if she'll be 38 now. We'll see where we go. But Liz, if you can't get on, if you want to private message me your phone number, I can get you. If she's on Android, that's the bugger, isn't it? The Android's the bugger. I've got to find a way of doing this. I've actually messaged StreamYard to find out if we can do it. Ellie Roseman, if you copy, okay, let's try this because how we work in our group here, we don't worry about how many people get through. Let's see if we can get this done for you. Liz, I keep looking, I want to get to you. Yeah, thanks, Lisborough. So, Liz, what we'll do, if you can copy that, let's do this. Okay, let's get this organised. Right, so what I'm going to do as well. Do you know what I'm going to do, Liz? I've come up with a brilliant idea. What I'm going to try something. I'm actually going to post on my Bex page the link to come on. So it's up. So if you want to try something, this is the first one to ever try this, Liz. If you want to go to my Facebook page and click the latest post, which will be the links. See, I want to get you on, Liz. This is feeling more and more like I want to get you on. Right. Anyway, I'm going to talk about her. I just want to get to know your sister a little bit. No, I'm not giving that mobile numbers, Dan. I'm asking for her to private message me, and then I can phone her from here. Oh, Liz, put a phone number up. Oh God, no, Liz, don't put your phone number up. Oh no, Liz, I'm going to delete that straight away for you, darling, because I don't want your phone number up here. because what you don't want people seeing that. So I've deleted your phone number straight away. But if you want to private message me, don't do it on here, Liz. I've deleted you straight away. So what we'll do, I'll keep on talking. Right. She's taking her time. Right, Liz, what I do, Liz, I just talk for a second because you haven't sent me your phone number and you haven't been able to come up and it's that flipping Android. But I know, here we go. Here we go. I'm doing it now. She's going to go on speaker. So I'm going to turn my music off. And you can all listen. And I'll put the phone by the speaker. Hi, Liz.
Hello.
Hey, don't you love technology? This is it.
Amazing. I've now got to try and get back on the page.
Oh, give me a break. Listen, at least we're talking. That's yours. Right. So your mum's Elizabeth and you're obviously Liz. Now, where's the Julia fit in?
Right. The Julia, I feel, is my mum's friend when they were children.
That'll do. Is mum the other side as well? Is mum still here?
Yeah, mum's the other side.
Then it's the whole thing. Because the reference for Julia, if it fits your mum, I've got your mum as well. That's what I wanted. And then, is your dad there as well? Julia, are you there? She's gone.
Right.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
That is so weird. The phone's go. This is what Spirit does. The phones go crazy. The energy goes crazy. Right, can you hear me okay now? The bloody phone's gone. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't swear. Oh, I swear, but anyway. I've lost that. Let me try and get her back. Let me try and get you back on the phone. Oh, God, the phone went. Flipping Spirit. Give me a break here. Hello?
That's better.
Yay, Liz. This is what it does. I'm getting better than ever. Right, so I've got your mum. Right, I'm going to ask you a question. A quick question because there's a third one. Is your dad over there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. And and there's a 4th one. You got a brother. Have you got a brother over there as well?
I've got loads of people over there.
Yeah, because there's 4. But there's 4 in particular. I was missing as I've got you, I've got your energy. I should be looking at the screen, but I'm not going to be looking at you on the phone. It's like, yeah, but the one I want to talk about is I want to start with your sister,
yeah.
Right? Now, you remember you put up on the link on the scrolling that she had that kidney transplant in 21. She didn't show me the age, but I knew it was the transplant.
Yeah.
But it's more than that. It's almost like someone felt guilty. They couldn't do enough before she passed.
Right. So
don't feed me. As long as it makes sense, just say yes or no.
Yeah, it makes sense. Absolutely.
Fine. Then, because what I want you to do with me, Liz, and I can see your face, and that's great. But what I want to do is make sure there's that was saying you never feed the medium. You know, I'm big enough already. I know you and your sister are close, but you see, when I first started, the joy of my job, learning all the time. Was there a bit of an age difference between you two?
Was there what?
A bit of an age difference between you two?
Relationship?
No, an age difference. What's the age difference between you two?
Oh, there's only a couple of years.
Right.
However, I won't feed you. I won't feed you.
But as long as it makes sense, because it's like we're close but we're not close. I don't know what she meant by that, so I'll give that as I got it. I can't give it as I get it. It's like we're close but we're not close. Would that make sense?
Right. Yeah, it does.
As long as you can take it, all I care about, this is your family reunion. I've got your mum going, I want 5 minutes now. I go, okay. Now, your mum, who's come like straight to the front. Now, I know you and your sister are close, but it feels like, Liz, it's your sister as the way of me finding you. So your mum can go, right, I need to talk to you, Liz. And it's your mum. I'm not saying your mum scares me, Liz, but I don't want to upset her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is that whole thing, right? You're doing it my way, and I'm not saying for a second you ever scared your mum, but your mum is like, I'm trying to get her to say, well, draw close. I don't like that. I don't like when they just drop names in. Who's Pat?
That's my mum.
Oh, okay, we've got your mum, then I. Good girl.
So yeah, my mum was Pat.
Right, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Let me work, and you just go. That's amazing. All right. Okay, I'm just joking. But your mum went, it's Pat. I went, who's Pat? Well, Pat's your mum. So I've got your mum. It's a nice because I'm online, and because I'm also, as lots of people watching, and I'm treating this like a one-to-one, which is a bit, not really rude, but I'm really not looking at anyone. Your mum's going, get this right. I'm going, okay. So I said, give me something special. I'll give you my name. Boof. Now, with your mum, now, I'm going to give it as she's given it to me. Right? Now, if my phone number's up there and someone wants to ring me with a dirty phone call, that's the thing to say my phone number's up there. If my phone number's up there and someone wants to ring me with a dirty phone call, they're more than welcome. As long as Lizzie's phone number's not up there, don't care. so, right. I want to say something from your mum to you. You did enough.
Yeah.
You did enough.
Yeah.
Now, your mum is not going, I love you, I love you, I love you, but I know she does. Right?
Yeah, no, she does.
Right? But I want to, she's just keeping it very precise. And it's like, I've got to almost bash you over the head with this. You did enough.
Do you know, it's amazing because if I was to tell you the whole story of everything, you're just so right. I can't even tell you.
Well, what I love about my job, is when I work with Spirit, my job's I always talk about this a lot. My job is to get out of the way and let them do their job. Well, your family have done it beautifully, Liz, because I simply met your sister this afternoon. She set it up brilliantly. And yes, it's about you and your sister, but it's about your mum coming to saying, look, it's me. Here's my name. And you did. And that's it. That's all I want to say. You did not. And for you to go, that's it. That's what I need.
Yeah.
That's all I need. And I don't know where Lizzie's number. I thought if it appears somewhere, let me know. I think it's all scrolled off. I'll find Lizzie's number later and take it off the screen. So Liz, don't worry. I'll take your number off later for you.
Thank you.
So don't worry. Now, I'm going to say something to you. All right, this is a feeling from your. I know I've got your dad there, but it's like this is your mum's time just to talk to you about letting. I don't want to use the word guilt. I want to use the word almost like I'm still frustrated. I'm still a bit angry, and it's about letting that go.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely, 100%.
And I'll tell you what, I'm a great believer. When I work, I just say to people, we are sharing everything. So obviously you're in front of people, and what I'm doing is I'm giving you, we're just chatting, me, you and your mum and your family. And as much as I want everyone online to enjoy it, if they all go now, I'm not worried, because not disrespect you out there, but I'm working for your mum who goes, sometimes you just got to walk away from certain family.
Yeah.
And with the way she's done this, it isn't about, she's not saying you've got to do it. And it isn't a case of, oh, it's got to be dramatic. It's just do it. Right? Now, can I ask you a question, Liz? It's only a vibe from your mum, right? Just a vibe. Yeah. And I'm not saying you are, because it's a vibe. Do you like a bit of a row sometimes? Has it been known?
Yeah, that is so true.
Right, so your mum is saying. So what your mum's doing with me is she's dropping in beautifully. She's doing it beautifully. She's not getting to know me, but she knows exactly how you need to hear things.
Yeah,
because this is about dropping things in and going, right. It's the family. Don't make a scene. Bite your tongue, and and going. Just get on with it. And I go, okay. So I've passed it on. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And your mum's going, I ain't going nowhere. I went, love, I've got to work. It's like work. And now, right, got to do a quick question. Michelle Connolly, I don't know. Unless I don't know, I mean, how I work, my darling, is I don't choose you. They choose me, Spirit. And then, like tonight with Liz, I found her mum. Sorry, I found her sister first, who then gave me Lizzie's name. And then I got Pat's best mate's name, and now I've got Pat, her mum, popping in, who gave me her name. So that's how it sort of works. It was all names with you. It's all names with you. Not sure it's you, whether I'm moving on. Is it you that took care of your nan before she passed?
No.
Right, then I'm moving on. Because there's someone that taking care of nan before she passes, and I'm not sure if that was still with me or still with around you. But can I leave your I'm saying to your mum, do you want to tell how much you love her? And she said, well, I can feel your mum was going, oh, I don't do that, not in public. So I'm going, all right then, what do I say? And it's like, I've said it. So your mum has been very much like with me, boom, 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 done. Your sister.
You know what?
Go on.
Thank you so much. It's so, I can't even tell you how right you are.
Well, all it is, it's not, as much as it's lovely you saying that, all I'm doing I've met your mum, I've met your sister, and your dad's going, I never get to win next race anyway. So I'm going,
No.
okay. So your dad's here loving you, but it's like, if I started letting him come from front and go, well, I don't ever get that. But he adores you, your dad, by the way.
I know.
Absolutely adores you. And I'm not saying you don't, I'm not saying you miss your mum and yes, your dad, but your dad goes, we're special. Me and her are special.
I wish I could tell you the story, but I won't.
No, don't because I might come. They might come through again. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I really don't want to know. And like we did last night, we did photographs, and that was lovely sharing everyone's photographs. I don't want to know people's names because I don't want to. I mean, I've got to know your mum and your dad. I just love your mum. I love her, I'm sure, but she's hard work. Your dad is like this, like you just tell my baby I love her. Oh, that's the words. That's the word he was. It's not the word he would use, but just tell her I love her.
There's a reason why for that, but
long as you take it,
it means absolutely everything.
As long as you can,
never know.
No, but the point is this: they know. You know, they've done their job, and they are all now. I love how your dad's put this. This is they just looking at me going, Bex, we're all together now. So I don't know what happened before or during, but they're all together.
I know that too.
There you go. All right, my darling. I hope that was okay for you, Liz.
Absolutely. Just what I needed right now.
There you go. No, Liz, you're so welcome. And all those hearts have been coming up. They're all for you. All right. So have a cry.
Thank you so much, Beck.
What you can do, Liz, is let your guard down a bit tonight, have a little cry, and let some releasing go on. Right, so that's what you need as well. Because I'm now linking with you because your family have pulled their energy back. I'm now feeling you a little bit, going, she needs a bloody good cry.
Yeah.
Let it out. You're sitting there fighting it. When you put the speaker down, go and get some tissues. I've got shares in Andrex. I'm fine. Have a good cry. Whereabouts in the world are you, by the way, Liz? Oxfordshire. Oh, cool. Lovely part of the world. I come out that way sometimes.
Yeah, well, we're coming to see you, me and Val from... she lives around the corner from me, so we're coming to one of your workshops. Can't wait. Awesome
stuff. All right, my darling. Well, thanks so much for trusting me, and thanks for working with me. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Take care, my darling. Bye now. Bye-bye. Now, my quick question, can everyone hear that okay on the phone? Because that's a great way of working. That's great, because I get to hear a voice. I haven't got to see the phone. That way I don't see any physical reactions. I just carry on talking. I can't do cold. I can't be accused of cold. Liz, thank you so much. I'm just going to talk for a second. What I love is how spirit planned that. I talk a lot about the intelligence of spirit, and that is spirit at their frigging best. I meet this afternoun. She gives something very specific about the transplant and didn't quite cover whatever happened later. She passes in her 30s. I've got to be honest, made a mistake. I should have said early 30s. I thought it was mid-late 30s. I got that bit wrong. But I'm not the best of ages. Anyone that knows my memory and figures, not good. But then it was about mum and dad, wasn't it? Wasn't that a beautiful reunion? And that's what we do. That's the magic of spirit. Oh, not magic. That's the magical part of spirit, isn't it? Just beautiful. And I've now got your nan who's waiting. She wasn't pushing in, but I've got your nan now. And the thing is with you and your nan now, very important. Do you ever go to Norfolk? I love Norfolk. I love it in Norfolk. I haven't worked in Norfolk for ages, but I love it in Norfolk. I've got friends in Norfolk. Sorry, I sound sarcastic. I've got friends in Norfolk. It's lovely you give me these comments. It's spirit. The job of the medium, right. The job of the medium is to get out of the way. Spirit know their job. You've just seen that with Liz's family. And yeah, you tell them, Jenna. Jenna's in charge tonight. Jenna's what happened. Don't upset Jenna or Hills. I thought I saw Nikki earlier. I think Nikki's away, so she's with her friends. I don't know, anyway, whatever. Come so you can kiss Skeggy next. I'll come to Skeggy. I tell you, when this is over, I'm going all over. I've been invited all over. Finland, America, Skegness, Oxfordshire, Carroll Long. Who's up that way? Yeah, pie. Yeah, those are pies. So what I'm getting to is my job's to get out of the way so spirit can do their job. Spirit know their job. And when I get a family like that and the healing, they just know exactly what they want to do and how they're going to plan it. It's easy, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's love. All we've got is unconditional love. And unconditional forgiveness. That's all we've got. We come in the world with unconditional love, giving it, needing it. And that's all it is at the end of the day. I'll do an event in Lincolnshire Keeler. I'll go anywhere. I'm cheap and cheerful. Give me a bag of chips. Oh, Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight, one of my favourite places in the world. I spent my summers there, 2 week holidays there as a kid on the Isle of Wight. I do the Isle of Wight every night of the week. No, I love the Isle of Wight. Just do. Where am I from? Originally East End of London. Really, can't you tell? Can't you tell from the East End? Well, originally, anyway. Sorry, I'll do my next one. Essex, yeah, Essex. I grew up in a place called Ilford. That's where I grew up. Hemsley, I've camped in Hemsley. Sorry, can you see how it comes a bit of a social night? I'm really sorry because we don't worry about. And if you are new, you're so welcome. If you notice, I'm not going about sharing this shit, sharing it. I'd rather get to know you when we have a chat. If you want to like my page, that would be lovely. If you want to keep in touch and follow me, that would be nice. If you want to share me once. Right? If you want to, yeah, you have not got to share this hundreds of times, and please never share me to groups unless you own it. Nothing is more disrespectful or rude to a group owner. So anyway, that's me digressing. That's why, if you notice, no one's putting their names that they don't want to hear from. I shared it. Put one poor lady, she was lovely. I was doing a tutorial yesterday, and she puts it. I've shared it 10 times. I went, yeah, that's nice. Well, I just had to say it doesn't work like that. Did I get the card last Thursday? If it went to Nikki's house, I'm seeing you probably tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, depends when she goes. Bembridge. Oh my God, I love Bembridge. Bembridge, sorry, I've got to, this nan's been so nice, she's waiting. This is going to be your nan. Bembridge, I used to go to St. Helens, from a place called Nodes Point for my holidays. Oh my God, you just mentioned Bembridge Harbour. Sorry, professional, but not the best professional person in the world. I've got your name. And your nan's going, oh, I like it. Is it my turn? And I'm not going to struggle with your nan, but she's going to be a bit generic. By that I mean she's going to be, and almost anyone here straight away will be able to take her. So please, no one take this nan yet until I really get to know her. Because this nan would try and be everyone's nan. You know, some nans, everyone's like my nan lived with us, and my nan, everyone called her nan. Same, everyone calls her nan, and she begged to call me nan. But there's something special between you two, and what it was, you are the one that takes care of her. I want to say in her last days, but I think she's just downplaying that a bit. I think you were always there for your nan. And I think the world of your nan. I'll tell you why I think the world of your nan is because everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome, and they can pop round there. I don't know. You went to Nodes Point, Alison Cat. Oh my God, we might have even met there. My God, Nodes Point. Yes, back in the 70s when I was 1. But everyone is welcome, and I know with your nan. It's almost like you had a special friend that used to go around there with her. And I don't know if she's trying to say, again, I'm reading between the lines here with your nan, but it does feel like you had a special friend you took round there, a bit like me. So I'm not sure if you had a guy friend who was gay, but she didn't quite understand, but she liked him. So he's around as well. I love Fentanyl Jackie. But I don't feel he's the biggest part of your life. He's a memory to her. And she's not trying to make you into the biggest favourite, but you're the one that sat with her. You're the one that kept her company when she was lonely. Although I don't think anyone would know she was lonely, but you knew. You knew. And you just go and keep her company for. I don't feel you live with her. You might have been, but it doesn't feel like you're there all the time. It doesn't feel like you move because it feels like she's quite self-sufficient. You know, I just potted along, but you'd come and visit me regularly. And I won't get her name because everything is just, it's nan. It's your nan. And this is your mum's mum because you take care of you. So you, young lady, when I find you, whoever you're going to be, young lady, you're like her, your family or earth angels. Because you're now also taking care of your mum. Doesn't feel your mum. It's how your nan's make me feel this. It doesn't. Remember, I didn't say you was your nan's carer. It wasn't that. And you're the one that were there when she needed. They were all the family were there for her. But this is about your relationship with your nan. You were there for her, and you would see her regularly. I don't. A lot of people saying yes, but if I'm honest, I'm actually not looking at any of the scrolling amongst. I'm really trying to work hard at getting to know your nan, because there's a lot of generic side to her, and I'm going, I need to know a bit more. And she's like, oh, okay. What do you say? She's like that. She's an open book, and I know you're taking care of your mum. Her words are, your mum's a bit poorly. Now, I don't know if she means that you know mum's a bit more poorly than she thinks she is, but you're looking after your mum, or you've looked after your mum. Mum isn't over there. So as long as mum just passed. Claire, darling, I've seen it can't be you, Claire, because mum is still here. You're either taking care of or your mum's care. Because what this is about, you're taking more care of your mum than, if you like, you did nan. I'm doing this up nicely, because it's like we all love each other. When I'm working, I shouldn't be saying, I love a bit of dysfunctional families. I love a bit of a row. I love a bit, but there's none of this. We just all love each other. Your mum adored your nan. You adore your mum. You adore your nan. It's lovely. I say what I feel. A bit boring. It's not boring. It's just lovely. But where you are with your mum, and this is going to be the next bit, because I know you love your mum. Right? I know mum's poorly. I know you're taking care of mum. But it feels like I'm talking away, like I haven't even spotted you yet, but I want to keep talking. But this is going to be the key. You're either thinking about having mum move in with you, or you're going to get a place with your mum, or you're going to move in with your mum. You're now just going, it's like, dearie, dearie, do you think that's a good idea? So I know you and your mum will clash. I know how much you will love each other, but there's a little clashy thing between you and your mum that if you're going to move in together, it's a big step, is all your nan is saying. Now I find the granddaughter, and it's all got to be specific, because it's the whole the thing of your mum moving in with you moving mum, it has got to be now. Everything else about your nan has also got to fit. I've got your nan as saying it's nan, so I just love my nan. But again, it's all got to be specific. Now, so who does this make sense for? Because nan's gone, well, that's enough. I've gone, okay. Sam, tell me what more do you need, Sam Redding? All fits. Because Sam, if that's not enough, I don't know what you need. Yes, I've got birds outside. I've got birds outside. I live in the middle of nowhere. I live at the end of someone's land, so I've got birds all around me. So, Sam, what do you need a bit more of? Sue Dunn says it all fits. Okay. Hello, Sue. Oh, I like you. Now, it's only going to work if I'm looking at Sue, because this feels quite right. Let me put up here. So with Sam, bless her. Where are you, Sam? I saw your name a minute ago. There's the link if you want to have a go coming up. Because Sam, if you need a bit more, then it can't be you, because this nan goes, I've given you enough. So there's my hook. So Sam, it probably isn't going to be your John, but keep listening. It all fits for Tony. Right. 1 minute. I've done old-fashioned names. See, that's my sister's ex-mother-in-law. Right. The name Joyce is going to fit, or Joy. Could we do? But the Joyce or the Joyce, it's Joyce. But I don't feel it's her name. This might be mum's name. But Joyce is going to be a hook. It's got to be Joyce. Don't say to me, the next neighbour 5 roads down the road fits. No, Joyce is either going to be your nan, your mum, or someone close. It's Joyce. Yes, I've got a picture of that of my sister's mother-in-law in my head, so I know I've got Joyce's right. So your nanny's just dropping in. So Joyce is the name. So who's the name make sense for? Joyce is your name, nan's middle name. I don't like that. Oh. What's his other nan's name? I was around there. No, partner's film. No, that's not sitting right. No. Right. Not. Your mum is Jew, as in. What's your mum's name? Your clay. Right. Remember. Right. No, this is Willow. That's lovely. This is mum's mum. This is mum's mum. Mum's sister. Remember. If everything all makes sense, Abby Emily's gone, it all makes sense. Right. So, Sue Duncan, thank you. Abby Emily, does it, everything I say has got to make 1,000,000% sense. Everything. Because Nan's gone, that's it. And she do the Joycing. So, Joyce is your just friends. So, oh no, come on, Nan. I thought you were going to be hard work, not because you're not lovely. Tony Brown does. No, the mum's still here. But Tony Brown, if your nanny's Joyce, does everything else make sense? Abby, if it all makes sense, no, can't be you then, Joyce. The name is just a man. Joyce is your mum's mum, which will be your nan, isn't it? But everything else has got to make. Let me have a chat with Abby Emily. Abby, if you want to, yeah, right, okay. I'm just going to recap. I'm going to breathe. Oh, I like that. Forget the name Joyce for saying. Well, I don't know, Michelle Brain, because your best friend is gay, always at my nana's. I live with my mum. Who went, right, you live with your mum. Cha-ching. Forget the name Joyce. If I got that wrong. No, Michelle, it's you. I've got an Angus going. That's it. So I don't know that he's actually your nan in the picture or who's in the picture, but what we're going to do. No, if everyone, thank you. The nan's gone. It's her. So I found my recipient. I got the name Joyce or Joy. We'll worry about that in a minute. But it's you, Michelle. I just know because. Thank you, Sam. But I've got my recipient. As old as Michelle. Boom. We'll worry about Joyce in a minute. The name Joyce. Thanks, Michelle. But it's Jean. I'll own that's been wrong. I apologise. That's my cha-ching. So your nanny's Jean. Michelle, I'll own that. I got the name slightly wrong. I apologise. I saw my sister's ex-mother-in-law, which is Joyce. Your nan should just tell me Martin Jean. So, but I'll own that. So, Michelle, if you want to come on, or if you want to private message me your phone number. Oh, she's here. Oh, we're going to go live. Oh, how about this? It's all working. Hi, Michelle.
Hello. Sorry about my hair. Just got out of the shower.
If you can mind. Right. Now, just to recap, it's not Joyce, it's Jean.
Jane.
I'm sorry, but I'm looking at you going, I know it's you. So I'm sorry I got the name slightly wrong. I don't like doing letters, I like doing names, but I saw it as Joyce, not Jean. But as soon as you went, it's Jean, I went, sorry, Nan, because that's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I apologise. I love your Nan. Love her. And your mum, so you live with your mum?
You met my nan.
I've met your nan?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No wonder she gave me see, this is the joy of my job. Is I didn't recognise her. But when she was so friendly, she went, I thought she was just being nice to me. She knew me.
Yeah, she used to torment you when she went Canning Town. You'd done a...
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I've got another Michelle, so on a second, but you're the one that came up a minute ago, aren't you? You're the one who's just, who's best friend, the gay friend who used to go with around your nan.
All my friends are gay. My nan's...
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That was so everything I mentioned makes sense. Yeah, everything I said about your nan, your mum, it's all got to fit, and that it's just like, and you were there for your nan. You've popped around and see her. You looked after. It's just that whole. But you weren't a carer. Your mum more like thing of like, right,
Mum was her primary carer, but I was support as such.
that's it. That's what I wanted. Because you said to me, I was Nan's primary carer. It couldn't be with you.
No, it weren't me.
The other show in the green room. I'll come say hello to you in a minute. Thank you, but we'll say hello to that other show in a minute. Now, you've put up on the scroll. Mum's gone to hospital today.
Yeah,
Is that
rusting.
what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, you said. Right. Okay. Now, that's why Nan's here. Nan's not doing any fortune telling, right? Right. She's not. But Nan's just saying. You know, I just felt Nan's going like, "You're going to need help through this, aren't you?" I'm not doing any fortune telling, darling. I'm not. I'm saying, no, your lovely Nan, who isn't even upset that I got a name. Well, I said Joyce and it's Jean. Is like, we're all here. But when she spoke about, and I don't know what's going on with Mum. I'm not. People say, I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor. I don't. They don't tell us what's going on. But what I do know, you're going to need support. You won't be able to do this all on your own. Because that's what Nan was talking about right at the start. So if Mum, and I've noticed when Mum comes home, whatever's going on, don't try and do it all yourself. Whatever's happening. Would that make 1,000,000% sense?
100%.
And I knew tonight was going to be an intensely healing night because of what I felt early this afternoon. And from the first lady with the sister and the mum, that your Nan's going, we've all got this covered. Okay. And your Nan absolutely adores you, right? Can I ask you a little question though, Michelle? I want to make you smile a little bit, like, because you're going, I'm not saying you were for a second, but were you a bit of a naughty kid at times?
Oh, I was a complete bastard, yeah.
I made a promise to myself. I'd stop swearing a bit more these days online, but it's like, no, fuck it. Oh, sorry, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, well, you know, all these hearts coming up are so for you. They're so for you. But your Nan's joking with me. Right, you know your Nan always close, right? Did you used to sort of pop round there during the day sometimes?
Without my mum knowing, yeah.
Yeah, like without going to school sometimes.
Oh,
Did you
God, yeah.
So you sort of bunk off school, go around your Nan's.
Oh, my Nan had let me get away with murder.
Yeah, well, I'll come to something else in a minute as well.
Okay.
Because it's memories. Remember, I've obviously met you before, and I've obviously met your Nan before. So for me, whenever I work, this is for everyone out there, really. Every reunion there's three parts: a life lived, who is it? It's your Nan. Life shared, memories, which we're going to come to, and the life reunited. What's going on around you and your mum right now? Don't try and do it on your own. And Nan's part of it, but your Nan's going back to some memories. So you know, she was going about how much she used to keep her company and pop around and see her when you were younger, right? Did Nan used to smoke?
Yeah. Why have I got another?
Did you used to smoke a little bit sometimes?
She used to give me fags on the sly.
Fags. Yeah, but you were underage. You were fucking underage.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
but
I was.
You smoked around her house.
Yeah.
Underage.
Yeah.
She didn't give a shit. And but what I love, yeah, she did, Reese. She just did. I just said that. What I love is how you repaid her with kindness when the time came. Because like she did things behind your mum's back, this is really important, and it's little things. And I'm smiling because it's a memory. And I don't know how long your Nan was bedridden for, how long your Nan couldn't get around for, but I love how you'd be there and you'd sneak stuff for her that your mum didn't want her to have.
Yeah.
And that's the memory, Michelle. Like for me, it's like I can, and this is now. I always say that when I'm teaching Mediumship, I always say, don't fill in the gaps. Don't, you know, if you've got 2 words, say 2 words, don't make it a sentence. But I can imagine, and this is me saying, I can imagine it being a case where, let's say your Nan was diabetic and shouldn't have chocolate, you'd sneak her something. That's the vibe. Yeah, but your mum didn't know, or your mum was told you not to. What your Nan's saying is, look what you did for me. I know I did stuff for you, but look what you did. And I don't know who's lost the 2 little ones, but Nan says I've got the 2 little ones.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm looking at you for a reason. You need to hear that. She's not done as a throwaway comment, Michelle, but she's done it so you can say, I've got them safe too. All right.
Yeah.
I know this is a really emotional time for you. If you want to mess with me anytime, you should have a chat on Facebook. I know there's a lot of people watching, but everyone here, the way our community works, every one of these people watching would be there for you. All right? We've got this beautiful community going on now. So just say, you're just going, of course I love her. And spirit adore you for what you're doing, what you're going. Just one step at a time. Do what you can, right? Did she ever swear?
Did she? She was like Catherine Tate.
She's just on those fucking sleeping tablets. Oh, no, I love whatever. So I don't know where they fit. So I don't know if you're taking them or shouldn't or whatever. Just now remember, I don't give medical advice, nor can your nan. But I've got to tell you though, I know you said your nan just saw like Catherine Tate, but I bet your nan, if she was in front of people, could come across really lovely and polite, couldn't she?
Oh, she was Jekyll and Hyde. If you looked at her, she wouldn't melt.
Because there's like 500 people here, and she's going, no, I'm going, you cheeky mare, because she's coming across all lovely and all polite. You know, she used. So when she spoke about the sleeping tablets, that's got to really piss her off. So every time I'm sleeping tablets, I'll give it to you because she's like, oh, good, as long as you can. That's all I care about. But if it's like, hello, Bex, I go, yeah, a bit lovely, but this all makes so much sense.
Yeah, totally.
Now, as well as the other stuff, we've already established that you loved your nan, but you weren't the main carer. Your mum was, because you said that, and I said how you support her, but how you're like your mum's main carer at the moment, and she's thanking you for that. But your nan wants to say just one little thing. These are her actual words, and she's not swearing because she's not swearing because she must know only people are watching. She wants to come across as being all like. Yeah, she wants to come across like high-pitched bouquet. You know, it's a bit like, look at me, I've loved it. You know?
Yeah, she's got a
yeah, absolutely. And she went, I know you said goodbye to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay? I'm not going. Look at me. We're not going anywhere. You want me carrying on? Okay. We're not going anywhere. And everyone is here. So you've got 500 people, like 400 people, just send you love. Yeah. That is so important. You know that from your nan. And I saw you kiss me. Now, listen to the words she used, Michelle, because I want to keep I want to be very. She saw you do it. Well, I know that's probably afterwards, but it's her way of saying, where else would I be but around my family, especially you? Are you on your own there tonight? Or have you got people around you?
I've got my brother downstairs.
Good, then you go and give him a hug. If you want to punch him with a brother, you can punch him, but you go.
I'll punch him probably.
Just punch him and hug him. Punch him and hug him. That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
And this is a feeling more than words from your nan, but I know you're much stronger than you give yourself credit for.
So I keep being told.
Well, your nan's told you as well. Right? And Michelle, I'm only ever a message away. All right?
Thank you.
All right? I'm only. It might take a day to get back to you, but there's loads of people that they'll reach out to you if you want to reach out to someone. Oh, you've probably got a great support network, but you've also got not our community as well now. All right?
Yeah.
Just keep in touch if you want to. Yeah, I've just seen the side shot then. Yeah. If it was me and you in a glass of wine, she'd start. She lets her guard down, doesn't she? She does this behind the cane, and then suddenly goes. You can't say that.
Yeah, she warms up after 5 minutes.
Right. The other thing, you know, when she swears, are there certain words that she would use that you wouldn't want to hear in public?
Oh, every word.
Yeah, I can't use that word, love.
Yeah. If she didn't get her own way, she'd use them.
Yeah. So with that, my darling, I'm going to say thank you.
Thank
Because
you.
what Nan's done, this is really important. You know this. Your Nan's just gone. I've gone. Where are you off to? She went, well, where do you think I'm going? I love how she's done this. She hasn't had a conversation. I always say I can't have a conversation with spirit because they haven't got a voice box. It's a blend of spirits. And I tell the story. I just tell it as the thoughts, as everything just comes in. So in my mind, I've gone. Where are you off to now then? And it's like, and she went, well, where are you going? I'm there. Because remember, we're not going by time and space. She's actually already there anyway. But where else will she be? All right. And whatever's going on, whatever the outcome, whatever it's going to, darling, I promise you, your Nan will get you through this.
Thank you.
Right? I'm only, if you want, what I'll do as well, if you message me, I'll privately send you my phone number. Anytime you want me to ring me, anytime day or night, you ring me. All right? But message me when you finish. Just message me. I'll send you my phone number and you ring me anytime, day or night. All right?
Thank you.
Promise?
Yeah, probably.
And tomorrow night, I've got a night off. I'm a bit pissed. Ring me tomorrow night anyway. Might be a bit pissed. But if I'm slurring, it's not spirit. It'll be me having an extra glass of wine. Is that okay?
Yeah, spirit. Yeah.
You take care. And thank you for trusting me.
Thank you. God bless.
I'll talk to you soon. Take care, my darling. Bye now. Bye, bye, bye. Other Michelle, you can pop in. Hello. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hello. You've come to the green room and you've come online. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I'll say hello to you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you? You want my phone number?
Sorry, I'm not in my lockdown.
Sorry.
Well, I was coming through for a reading if you was.
No, I don't work that way.
I don't know how you work it on here.
No. How it works? In fact, are you a first timer?
Yeah.
Are you a newbie? Yeah. How it works? Right. How this works? You obviously go on other sites. I get a bit outspoken. I don't work on asking you for readings. I don't ask you to share it a million times. Never share me to a group. How it works? Like that last day, I get them and then I find you. So I don't get through 30 odd people at a time. So you can sit there saying, Bex, give me a reading. I go, oh, I got none for you yet because I haven't. Because whoever I got next, you're so well. It's lovely you've popped in because we can have a chat about it. But for me, Michelle, spirit don't work that way. You know, if you go on something and they say you got to share the groups a million times, you're top of the list. So let's say you were top of some list. I'm really going like, well, hello, top of the list. That's nice. Who do you want it from? Yeah, where from? Yeah, I ain't got you. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Do you do readings? Yeah.
Sorry, don't.
Do you do readings off of you?
I do private sittings. My working models. I never personally charge for them. I still mean they're sacred. That's how. But I've got a stupid waiting list, so I can't take bookings for them at the moment because I've got a stupid, crazy list. But please keep in touch. And if you want to join our little group, you're welcome. I'm going to say goodbye because I've got someone just bashing on the head to come through. But Michelle, you're so welcome. And welcome to our we are a community here. We really are. It's not a question of like who shares the most. And if anyone is sitting there going, "Well, get on with it, Bex," they won't have a community. You're there for a reason. It's all synchronicity. I'm chatting to you for a reason about how it all works for a reason. Does it make sense? Yeah. What I would say to you, Michelle, whoever you want to hear from, already sitting with you, already with you. Whether I get them, whether they use me as a mobile phone, it's dependent on what spirit have got going on. But where else would they be but with you? Because that's what love is. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So Michelle, thank you for chatting to me and stay on board. And Carl, you see what I really love. If you were saying, we could do that, couldn't we? Mandy's come up with a good idea. Would you like a tarot card reading for my students on a Sunday? If you want to message me, this lady's just brilliant. Come up with something. Well done, Mandy. Where's she going? Yeah, brilliant idea. Because you're here for a reason. I run a tarot tutorial twice a week, and they've got really good, seriously, really good. So if you fancy about 67 people giving you a reading, message me, and I'll put you on the list.
Brilliant. I'll do that.
Please tell me that was a child. Was that a child in the background? Please tell me that was a child in the background. Yeah. Did you hear them? There is someone. Hello.
She's gone now. She's run. Yeah.
But it won't be spirit. It won't be mediumship. It'll be tarot about your life. But whoever suggests that, clever girl. Mandy, I think it's Mandy. So lovely. Michelle, lovely to meet you. See? We've got to do the weird shit happens here, doesn't it? Where does she come from? Came the other night with another lady. What is the tarot group? Daniel, I've been teaching tarot for the last 12 weeks. And I do it twice a week on a Thursday and Sunday at 3 o'clock. I've got, if you want to look at my page, we've got a tarot group that you can come from. There's 4 groups up there. If anyone wants to look at the tarot groups, Mandy, you are right. You are intermediates now. You're quite right. You're intermediates. And they're at a stage where, so if you want to learn tarot, you can just join the tarot group. And Jenna, who's a technical wizard, lovely, amazing lady, she's put it all together, and you can work your way through 10, 12 tutorials or lessons, whatever you want to call it. And also up there, if ever you want to think about doing a workshop anytime, imaginatively, we've got a group called Interesting Workshops, and if you want to join that, when we start doing workshops again, I'll just message you, let you know. There's no commitment. If you want to come on, it'd be great. And we've got an evening group. You want to join that? It's a community we've got. It is just a community, and it is just beautiful. And as Mandy said, everything happens for a reason, and we are just it's just lovely. I think Leslie was being a bit naughty. Hold on, Leslie, I think you're just being a bit naughty. Well, if you're new, Linda O'Connor, welcome to our little community. And it is a community. I work very differently to loads of other means. It's not about getting you to share it, getting you to group. It's what we do is what we've just done the last couple of connections. It's just us all come together and being part of something magical and special. So you're so welcome. And yeah, if you'd be interested, just put in the tarot group what you're interested in. But we've got a bit of a list of guinea pigs. For anyone in my tarot group, it looks like you're going to be practicing me for the next 16 months by the new. So Bernadette, if you're new, you're so welcome. So if you're new, and again, it's a case of please don't put who you want to hear from. Spirit don't work that way. They really don't. There isn't some fictitious. If you want to like my page, I'd love you to. Thank you. And if you want to follow me, that'd be lovely too. And if you want to share me, you only ever do it once. But if you want to, thank you. But there's not this whole thing of sharing a million times, and it's not a case of you got to share the group. Oh, that's the other thing. Please never share me the groups unless you own the group, because it's so disrespectful, so rude. I'm waffling because I'm waiting for my next link to come. And go, who's next? And how this works is I won't ask you to ask, like that lovely Michelle was popped and she said, you do rings? Well, yeah, but not that way. Because Michelle, stop apologising. You're so welcome. Welcome to our crazy world. And this is really, and this is and everyone's welcome. This is our community, and there's no race about who gets the top of the list to get a 1 card 1 minute. It doesn't work that way. I get slagged off so much online, but I can't do it. Paul Bowman, thank you. There's the tarot group. If you want to let me know you want to join and say, can you be a guinea pig? And the evening workshop one as well as all those things. So it doesn't work that way, Beth Strawn. That doesn't. The only way that works, if you want to do tarot on a Thursday night, and if your numbers pop up, I do it. But other than that, I just work the way we work. Right. I swore that I wouldn't swear. I said, I won't swear as much. And some bloke's gone, what a load of bollocks. And I thought, that's a great start to a link. So I've got some bloke, and I normally like to know, whenever I work, I like to know who I'm working with. Like the first link was the sister, then the mum and dad, and get the names, then Nan comes through, get the name, slightly wrong. Jean Joyce, got it wrong. And what it's all about. But it's about going, it's all bollocks, isn't it? And I've gone, what do you mean it's all bollocks? It's all bollocks. And I think that word was his favourite word. I'm not saying it is his favourite word, but he likes that word a lot. But it's all about, I go, what do you mean? It's all right. I think everything is just, if this man, whoever he fits in with him, doesn't use that word, I'm going to say it one more time, bollocks, a lot, it can't be for you. I don't care if everything I say in the next 5 minutes fits this guy perfectly. If that word wasn't one of his favourite words, then what is it? I let them swear me. I shouldn't be. If I serve a church, I never swear, obviously. But if it's one of mine on a show and they, I get in trouble over it. But I'd rather let them have a voice. But that last name was clever because she came through like the bouquet, didn't she? And this bloke's going, all right, get on with it. I went, all right. But he's not being rude. He goes, I'm going to explain what this guy is doing. It's almost like he's watching over my shoulder and going, what's this thing? It's all rubbish. But he's hooked. I've got this guy hooked. So okay, that's how it all works. And I hate certain things. I hate going, he's a cheeky chappy. But he's like going to be like so much fun to work with. Because like, nice girls in there, mate. I'm going, I know. And I'm going like, and he's going, sorry, I didn't mean to call you mate. I went, that's okay. It's okay. I get it. So again, it's not. It doesn't get me being right. This is really important when I talk about this. They're going to come through the way you remember them. A lot of mediums go, and they're right. It's love and light. It's all forget. Yep, I get all that, and I've had someone write to me once and say, you know, I'm so wrong. It's all yes, it might love and light, but they're going to come through the way you remember. If your nan was a miserable old what's it, a miserable old cow, that's how she's going to come through. This bloke goes, oh, I've got you, mate, but oh yeah, right, aren't you? I go, yeah, I'm right, but he's not being rude. He's not being rude. Okay. I don't know the relationship. Some people say it's that I don't know the relationship. Actually, I don't know yet. It's like, all right, I go, all right, okay. And and in my head, I go, give me some. He went, Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. I really mean Bob the Builder. So I don't know. Right, this guy is going to be a Mickey taker, but I'm going to like him. He goes, all right, mate, Bob the Builder. I'll build you a wall. Really? So I don't know if he's a builder. His name's Bob. I don't know, Carly, because you said it might be your brother. Not a clue. If it's gone all blurry, I will and then do that. So I'm back. So hopefully that'll sort that out. But it's like, Jane, don't panic. Carly, what's your brother's name? Because I keep getting your name in my head, Carly. Carly, if I'm going to work with you, Carly, what's his name? And is Carly not your... That's not your real name, or that's not your full name. That's not their name. Oh, okay. So if it Carly and this other school, it might be brother. I haven't got. I want to get. I want to get to know him better. I've moved away from the camera a bit, so I might do it. And that's the word bollocks. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's that word. But it's so important. Carol. Yeah, that's it. The bollocks. The word bollocks. Yeah, bollocks or bollocks. Okay. So I'm not sure it's you. I'm going to keep working with this guy. See where we go with it. And he goes, and I don't know where it fits in, but it's it's like Bob. Who's Bob? Are you Bob? So I don't know if his name is Bob. No, I'm not sure it's good. Right, it could be partner's uncle Bob. Yeah, it could be Granddad Bobby, but it's Bob. He's saying that Bob the Builder. I don't know. I'm going to stop looking at the scrolling. Let me get a name. He's saying you're struggling. So I'm bantering with him. So I'm not going to look at. I've started looking at the scrolling, which I shouldn't have done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to not look at the scrolling because I've done all night. I haven't looked at the scrolling all night, so I've got sucked into looking at you, which I don't want to do. So it's like he goes, "You're struggling." I'm going to just do one, but not nastily. But I like this, and I want to get to know him a bit. And he goes, "Yeah, we're going to make you work with this." I went, "Okay, how'd you pass?" They said, "Well, you can type if you want, but I'm going to have 5 minutes with this guy because he's a piss taker. I love it." So if you're not used to how spirit work, we'll have some fun with this guy. He goes, "It's all shit in it." I said, "Well," so I've gone to him. How'd you pass? My heart stopped. I've gone, "You smart ass." So I got smart ass. He goes, "Yeah, just did." But his heart, you see, now he's building up on it. His heart did stop more than once. Yeah, I'm good at this, mate. Not bad. Oh, I like him, but I'll tell you what, half an hour with him, I would have had enough. Not in a bad way, but I will find you. Let's see where we go. Yeah, don't take it. Let me get known first, because it's like my heart stopped more than once. My heart stopped more than once. I ate too many pies. Okay. I don't know if he didn't get his surgery. What I love is when they flip the energy and then suddenly they go from being funny, say, "Oh, let's see where we go with this." And I think I might have someone that I know. Bob, not sure, Nikki. Keep listening, Nikki. Let me just see where I go with it. Because I've looked at you by mistake. So I'll leave your name up there, Nikki, for a second. I want to get, there's a bit more I want to get to know him. I want a bit more information about him and get to know him. Because, right, Nikki, I'm going to take your name off there just a second. Okay. Oh, Bobby's up there as well. Hello, Bobby. I've just got you. Oh. So it's Bobby and it's the family, isn't it? You've got the family because it's family. About fucking time. Shut up. Don't swear in my head. So it's me and you're watching and his name will be Mick. Right, and you're the Bob the Builder. That would do me. He's got to swear like a flipping trooper because he's like, well, fun get on with it, mix. All right, hold on, mate, hold on. So what we'll do, we'll put you up as a family because this feels kind of right. Because I want to remove you from the screen. So sometimes he's go, no, I can't. No, it's going to be your family. I'll tell you why. So I don't. So it's Mick, mum's. Okay. Keep listening, Alice. But I'm not sure we go with this because I want to because I've invited Bobby. Let me see. Right. I know. So Bobby and family listen. Everyone should keep listening because he didn't want to get all emotional. But I said, come on. I work clairsentiently. That is, as much as I try and be evidential, well, I hate that word evidential. I want to be validational. I want to know what it's like. I want to know and I know the hardest thing for him. Oh, Nikki's there. Hi, darling. Well, let me ask Nikki. Let me just talk to Nikki first and see if it fits. And if it doesn't, we can move on. But I was drawn towards their phone. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Right.
Okay.
Question.
Okay.
I'm okay, but I'm not sure I'm with you or not. I know you're with your family. So you say your mum's there?
Mum's downstairs. Bobby's next door. We've all got you on the iPad. Different iPads.
Right. So is this? So this will be right. So is this mum's dad or dad's dad?
Mum's dad.
So mum's here. Right. Now, before you came on, right, I want to make sure everything I said was right. The whole bollocks thing, that's got to be his key. It's got everything's bollocks, you know, and it's got to be the sense of humour. There's got to be the massive heart attacks going on and going on. Is your nan still here, or is his wife over the other side?
No, she's here.
Right. For this to be with you, she's got to be with him when he passes.
No. She wasn't with him.
Then I can't be with you because the heartache is I pass either right in front of her or right by her side because it's about making sure that she's still okay. It's no 1 minute because I'm looking at you and I'm going, it's not you. He goes, keep talking. Who's with him as he passes? I'm getting something wrong with this guy. And what's his name? I think you've already touched on. What's his name?
So right at the beginning of the live, you said Mickey takes the Mickey, and I was like, oh, Mick.
That's it. He's just a Mickey take. Oh, that could be his name. Yeah, it's making it fit a bit, innit? That's making it fit.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Yeah. I want to make sure I work with you because it's like, I'm going to ask you a question to make sure I'm with you or not with you. Sure. What's important for me is I know he's a bloke's bloke and he's a piss take and all that sort of stuff, but he must have idolised your nan. If it's going to be you, he must have idolised your nan. If no,
they weren't together when he passed.
Then that's my Nikki. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you for working. You know how if you've met me, I think I've met you before, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I don't. I will never make things fit. So Nikki, thank you so much. But now bugger off. I'm just joking. I love to your mum and your sister. Thanks, Nikki. Right. For those that know me, I don't ever make anything. I can't. As much as that would be nice. It's it's not. So the actual added bit was about how your nan was with him as he passes. So Alison could, yes, it could well be, but everything I say has got to make perfect sense. So, right. So Kelly can't be you. I want everything I say to make sense. The whole bollocks thing, excuse my French, is him taking the mickey. I know they try and resuscitate him, or he's had heart attacks, the whole thing in the past. I know. I've got a dog outside. It's one of their dogs. Helen keeps popping up. I keep getting drawn to you. If you hear a dog, it's a dog outside. I'll close the gate as well. I can't let the dog in. Right. I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know the relationship. It's just this piss-taking bloke who's making me work really hard to find where he wants to get to, and he's testing me. Helen, if it's going to be you, then what you mean? I don't know what I mean. It's got to be Mum was with. No, it's his wife. So Helen, thank you. It doesn't feel right. So Helen, it isn't you. Is Bobby Central? No, he just kept going Bob the Builder. So the Bob the Builder has got to make sense. There's got to be relevant there somewhere because you wouldn't have just done it. So I've got like Bob the Builder. And okay. So it was him taking the mickey, but it's gonna fit in somewhere. And it's gonna be that his wife was with him and he adores her. It's unsaid, but it's like he left before her. And I'm gonna say, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that because it just broke her heart. And I don't know if your name's still here, but it's just really important that this gets shared. And I'm not saying it's Dave, this guy is making sure, it hasn't got Brendan's name's got to be Bob. It's just Bob the Builder thing. So that's the reference. He's taking the mickey and I've given it as he's given it to me. I always just teach, give it as you get it. It's Bob the Builder. And I've got the song Bob the Builder made. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So he could have been a builder. I don't know. Do I look like I know anything about building? I don't know anything about building. I know nothing. Oh, hello. It's you. Hello. Hello. Found you. The reason why I couldn't get right, your granddad brought you up is like your dad. I'm with you. Right, everyone else, stop. I've got your you said grand. I've got Bob. Piss taker. Like him. It's you. Right, Alicia, if you want to come up. No, everyone, I found her. Because he's gone. That's her. So if you can't make this work, Ashley, by clicking it, private message me if you want to your phone number and I can get you up and have a chat with you. Because this guy's going, that's the one. He idolizes you as well. I know you thought that I idolize your name, but he idolizes you too. But I hope he uses the word bollocks a lot because he's gone bollocks again. So that's what I want to stick with. So, right. Actually, I've invited you up. I've got this guy, and I know. Right. Okay. What I'm going to work with, if you can click that link, Ashley, and come up, lovely. If you just want to message me your phone number, I can do that as well. So everyone, thank you so much. I know I'm here. I know. Because it's like, that's her. And I know why I was struggling with the relationship, because that's granddad. He sees her like a dad. So it makes so much sense. And the idolizing, and then got that. And the nan thing, you can't click the link. Well, Ashley, if you want to private message me and you want to just slip me your phone, say that sounds weird, slip me your phone number. You're a bit young for me, love. We can have a chat because I want to have a chat with you about him. Because he just, I want 5 minutes, I want to talk to her. I went, okay, all right, calm down. And I'll have his sense. But if you can't get to phone me or give him a phone number, I'll just let him have his voice. Jenny says you can go to my spiritual page and copy and paste from there, apparently. Oh, Jenna's done that for me. Yeah, message me your phone number. We have a little private chat. Not private chat, I'll do a public chat. That works great, doesn't it? If you message me your phone number, then I can just press it and then boom, you come live to the studio. We've got a green room, got a studio. Well, actually, it's my desk in my little bed, in my little place. Oh, here we go. See, I can do that. And you come to a different page. Hold on a second. I'm going to do this. We're going to crack this. Hold on. There we go. Hold on a second. Got a P. Oh, I've got to phone you. I've actually got to phone you because you've come to on the other page. So let's just do this. Keypad. Oh my goodness. 1 second. I'm going to right. Oh, it hasn't worked out quite the way I want. Ashley, give me 1 second, honey, and we'll sort this. Okay. I've got to tap in your phone number, so. Okay. Right. Okay. 2 seconds. I'm going to get on. And again, everyone's fine about it. I'm ringing you now from the studio. So hopefully it's you. I thought I was going to look very silly. The phone's ringing. I feel like a DJ.
Hello.
Ashley.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
This is working quite well, isn't it, tonight? Yay! Right. So I've got your The reason why I got confused about the relationship, I can feel the excitement in him. I can feel it. So let me ask you a question. Is Nan still here? Or is Nan the other side now?
She's still here.
That's what I wanted. Don't say anymore because I didn't feel. I thought, what have I missed? Right.
Oh.
Right. Now. So, Bob, I love his sense of humour, right?
Yeah.
He's a piss taker.
He's brilliant.
Oh, isn't he?
He's brilliant.
Isn't he? You know, and he like the whole Bob the Builder thing. I went, oh,
yeah,
mate, you know.
That's what we always used to joke about and say because he could literally fix anything. So that's what we used
Are
to
you serious? So that whole Bob the Builder
Yeah.
thing, I love it. So the whole Bob the Builder thing is actually relevant.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You
very.
clever bastard, Bob. Oh, sorry, shit. Oh, awesome. Sorry, I've gone blurry. Let me just do this. And I'm out, so I'm not blurry now, hopefully. I love him. And I don't think you...
Lovely.
Did he swear a little bit?
A little bit. He didn't like swearing in front of us,
Right.
but he would.
But
if
the
he
word-
was building something and dropped something or done it wrong, he would swear and
It's
stuff.
got to be the bollocks word. It's got... Because that's what he...
Yeah.
That'll do. I know how much he loves you. And
It's just been the 7 years on the 14th. I think that was yesterday. Yeah, since he
There you
died
go.
as well.
and that's probably part of it. But
Yeah.
but I think it's really a lot about your Nan.
Yeah, she's still absolutely heartbroken. She's never been the same.
No.
Never.
Can you let her? I don't feel he's the greatest one of expressing emotions.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't at all. But
And-
it was so obvious.
Oh.
But he didn't express it.
Yeah, and actually, I also had to say something else as well. For him to do this in front of all these people, that's not his way. But he was. But
Definitely.
I love how he was messing with my head, but taking. But when I say taking the piss, it's inoffensive.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, he's harmless.
Oh, absolutely.
Harmless.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, sorry. And he's like, oh, okay. I love him, but it's also, but what ups? Not so much what he's fine in spirit, but
Yeah.
the memory of your Nan for your Nan
Yeah.
of her watching him pass
Yeah.
has destroyed her.
Yeah.
What he wants her to try and do is, can we just remember the memories more?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you something, because again, the joy of my job, learning all the time. Now, I don't know if there are, but my mum, when we were young, she had like what she was called the old movie camera. There's like the old movie cameras, and
Yeah.
there's old movie that she eventually got put on a DVD. There's
That's what we've done.
oh, that'll do me.
That's so weird.
That's no, that'll do me, because he loved one. I'll get to that in a second, because that's obviously lovely for your Nan.
Yeah.
But is there one film that's not been put on it yet?
There's two, I
So
think.
where there's got
Haven't
right,
been
shush,
put on
let me
yet.
just shush, let me do my job. Let me do my job for him. But there's got to be one. I don't care. There's two. There's one with him on it. Can you get that one sorted for Nan? Because that's a special memory.
Yeah, I will do.
Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Oh, thank God
Yeah,
for that.
We've been talking about it. Talking about getting the rest of the other two put on.
But there's one in particular. So he's mentioned the one. The other ones might be lovely. I'm going to kind of guess that there's one with him in it and one with him not in it. I'm guessing.
Right.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be that bit wrong. But it's about finishing getting them done. And that's his way of saying he's around a lot. And I want you to do something for me if you don't mind. I don't have a name. Do I know you, Ashley? Have I met you before?
Yeah, I have met you before.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've been to one of the shows. What I'd love you to do for me is, I know how she says goodnight to him every night.
Okay, yeah.
Can you tell her I kiss her too?
Yeah, I'll tell her. Thank you so much.
And also one other thing to add to it. I know how much she adores him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Nan's got another year, 10 years. She might have 100 years left, your Nan. I don't know how long I don't want to know how long they've got left, right? Don't lose me. But I know, because whenever I see a picture of my mum and dad's wedding day, it's an old black and white photograph, I know what your granddad wants to share with your Nan. When your Nan's time comes, eventually, not only will he be there greeting her with his hand, they'll be dressed as they were on their wedding day.
Okay, thank you. I'll tell her.
And tell her it's the same. I don't know if you know this. If you find this out to be true, will you let me know?
I will do, yeah.
Do you know if your Nan changed her wedding dress at the last minute?
Oh my God! Yes, she did, because she was pregnant and her mum didn't want her to be showing on when she was
There you go.
pregnant, so it was all rushed through a lot sooner.
Oh, see, no fucking, there's no secrets in my job, is there? They don't care. But what, oh God, I've got red for you. Oh, I'm so, But he went, I like the other dress. Okay. So
Yeah.
what he's saying is, think what he's saying to your nan. It won't be the pregnant wedding dress she'll be wearing. It'd be the original wedding dress or whatever it would have been. Okay. Oh, I love that. I've got really red. Oh, shit.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I got embarrassed. I don't go embarrassed. I got embarrassed. And I love learning. And I get how I didn't get those because it's your granddad, but he brought you up. It's like, I'm like her dad.
Yeah, he was 100%.
He's like, and that's why I love with Spirit. I didn't get it quite right because of that whole thing. But what I love is how this man, for all his outward like blokiness, it's the most amazing, loving guy inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, massively.
Yeah, and and I've got to tell you, it is him when you think it's him.
Okay. Thank you.
And can I ask you? I just gonna finish one little thing.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, I guess you drive a car.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Slow down
Okay.
and watch that road rage. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. All these guys, Bex, don't get in the car with her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
So if I ever see you, if ever you offer me a lift, remind me what Granddad said to me. Will you do that for me, Bob? And it's been so nice. It's been a real joy meeting Bob.
Oh,
And-
yes.
And he says all his stuff. But I just want you to know what he said about Nan is important because he's.
Yeah, I'm going to ring her right now.
Oh, my darling. And
Thank you so
oh,
much.
Ashley, God bless, sweetheart. Love you loads. Take care,
Thank
darling.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye,
Bye. Bye. You see, that's the thing with Spirit, right? You know, something, bless you. Thank you, Joe. That's the thing with Spirit. That Bob don't care there's 400 or 500 people. The wife was pregnant in those days. See, when he showed me the second dress, my brain goes, oh, maybe someone spilt it down it. And then Ashley goes, no, actually, mum's pregnant. They're getting another dress. Oh. Anyway, and all those hearts are for you and for your nan, Ashley. And we found you. And as soon as I saw you, we were up. So for everyone else, I know it will fit for some of you, but unless your nan was pregnant when you got married, no, I'm saying that's right. So how this works when I do mediumship, I always explain to people, I use the analogy of a mobile phone. And on a mobile phone, before I work, I charge my battery power up because you can't use a mobile phone that charges the battery up. So I view it as like the old mobile phones. It would go green, yellow, red, as opposed to the percentage points now. So I charge my battery power, but once it drops, that's it. I'm done. So to work, if you want to make a phone, you've got to put the SIM card in. So I charge my battery power up. I put my SIM card in, which is my link of O2, because O2 are there all the time, and off I go. There's some healing involved, but don't worry about that. But when I get to a point now, I'm like, I'm kind of done. And I had to explain, it's only about an hour and a half. So we're sort of finished now. So I'll still have a chat. I'm not to have a chat for 5 minutes. But if I always finish with a couple of things. One, if you're out, I get Tuesday nights off. So it's not happening tomorrow night. But I'm doing early morning meditation. Wednesday is a bit of a Q&A and chat. If you want to come have a chat, question ask about anything really, if you want to. Thursday is our tarot. That's our psychic night. That's me giving you little 2-card readings about your here and now. And the same principle, you don't share it or share it in groups. And that just works on me. I'll explain on Thursday. I ask for 2 numbers. And as I finish, whatever number pops up on the screen, that's who I go to. So it's synchronicity again. What am I saying now? And then Saturday again is more of this stuff. So thank you tonight. And I always say a couple of things as we finish. If you come to any of these nights, that I do, either physically in a show when we start doing shows again, or DEMS, or these sort of nights, if you come to get a message or you're going to be disappointed, it's not really about that. It's about what we felt tonight. And it's about something like this lady last night. And if you want to, she did a little poem last night. She inspired us, and she's got about 400 likes from people. And about 20 shares who just loved her words because she was inspired. We've got a very special community. So for everyone who's still here, thank you so much for being part of a special night. But with Spirit, it's always special. I haven't watched The Unicorn yet. I've got to watch that, Sharon. If I'm honest with And just also know, please, that if these loved ones have come close to me, your loved ones are close to you, because where else would they be? Saturday night, my mum popped in because my sister was watching. That's my mum. I can't change for a second how much you will miss your loved ones when you know, or you miss them physically. My sister and my mum lived together for 7 years before my mum passed. She misses her every day physically. Me, not so much. I love my mum, but she pops in and just drives me crazy when I'm trying to work. But that's what we're going to be. And so I'm going to nick a saying from a medium who's amazing. And she said, you're the spirits of the future. And that's what we are. And how are we going to be? Yeah. So everyone, thank you so much. And for the lady I was working with right at the end, sorry that your granddad spilled the beans about. As recently went shotgun wedding. You can't make this up, really, can you? So anyway, thank you so much. Again, I'll see you Wednesday night if you're around for Q&A. If you want to pop in the Q&A in the chat. Thursday is the tarot. That's where we do the psychic readings for you people about your life, but you're here and now. And then Saturday again, we're doing mediumship. So anyway, with that, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. If you want to message me, just message me. If you want to join in the groups, just apply to join the groups and you'll be more than welcome. And that's about it, really. Oh, someone's messaged me. Do I do the stars? I don't do stars. Don't do all that stuff. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, tell your mates, maybe, I suppose. I don't know. Just have a party. So on that, I'm going to say goodnight because I'm just talking too much. And take care. And namaste. And for those that know how I do it, I see you. Film from Avatar. I see you. Take care, everyone. Good night.